Hi, and welcome to Chat Central. Today we're going to be talking to a very dynamic personality. He's known for being a spokesperson for community issues and has been raising them at various platforms. He's been a journalist for the last 22 years and now pursuing a career in politics and running for the Conservative Party of Canada. Please welcome Mr. Harpreet Singh.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Harpreet ji.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for taking out time for Chat Central.
It's a pleasure.
So Harpreet ji, first of all, tell us, all of us want to know, your transition from being into media and now into politics. What was the drive there?
Well, spending over 23 years in the media, a time comes when you start thinking that you need to give more to the community. While in the media, we can create awareness, we can tell the people about what's happening. But if we have to bring about some changes, we definitely have to jump into the political arena. And definitely, politics and media is very, I would say, intertwined.
Closely, yeah.
Very closely. You live closely, you see everything, and you are well aware of what's happening. So I thought I'm getting an opportunity, why not to avail that and try to give back to my community.
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Now, Harpreet ji, we've also noticed that the other candidates who are running in this riding, they have been elected before and they have been in this process before.
Right.
However, for you, it's your first time.
Right.
So do you see that as a challenge or a disadvantage?
Not at all, not at all. They also had been elected the first time once.
Yes.
So definitely it's, as I said, being in the media, I have 23 years of experience. So I have been interacting with the politicians, I've been interacting with the community at large. So I don't feel there's a disadvantage, rather I feel I'm more at advantage because I know the pulse of the people. I know what's happening in my community. I know what the people requirements are. So definitely it's not a disadvantage. I feel it's an advantage to me.
Very well said, and I have to agree with you. Now, Harpreet ji, Conservative Party of Canada, you're running for the Conservatives, and the party has been in the news a lot lately.
Right.
So much so that the integrity of the party has been questioned.
Right.
How do you sort of overcome that challenge?
NDP has to repay $2.7 million, which they use the parliamentary resources for their partisan ends for their own offices. The Liberals are well known. When it comes to the party as such, it's not the party, it's one individual. Now, for example, Kanika, you are hired by someone and you do work there. The employer looks into your credentials, what you present, and then they hire you. Now, after that, if they misuse, is it your responsibility or the head of the party who is to be blamed? So similarly, this trial which is going on, it is Mr. Duffy at stake. What he did was wrong, and definitely no one agrees with it. So I don't believe the party's integrity is at stake or something is wrong. And I believe I'm here as an individual, Harpreet Singh, who the community knows as an honest person, a person with ethics and integrity. And this is what I have earned in the past 23 years being in the media. And so I don't think so there is anything of this kind going on. So there is nothing as if, yes, in all parties, unfortunately, there are bad apples, and we also had some bad apples. And I would give the statesmanship of Prime Minister Stephen Harper the credit for this, that when he came to know, he immediately took the initiative and shunned him out. He did not try to cover it up. He just brought it before the public because Senate reforms, we have been talking since the beginning. It's only the Prime Minister who has been saying we ought to bring about the reforms. But ultimately, it is not in his hands. It is the provinces which have to decide whether they want the Senate or not. And as Mr. Harper came to know that some bungling has happened, he immediately brought it before the public.
Absolutely. Now, looking at your background, I can definitely say that you will be an asset to the party for sure.
Thank you.
Now, Harpreet Singh ji, before we actually let you go, we do have to touch base a little bit on the platform of your party.
Right.
And why should people vote for Harpreet Singh?
Right. So as far as the platform is concerned, the world is passing through a very critical phase as far as economy is concerned. And I'm very proud that I belong to a party. I belong to that party which has thought for the betterness of the people. As far as economy is concerned, while there was depression and recession going around all over the world, we have created 1.3 million net jobs after 2008. We are an economy, G7, our finance minister, Jim Flaherty, late finance minister, was considered as the best finance minister. We are the best in the G7, we are the best in the G20. Even just recently, there was a survey and people were asked, which is the best country you would like to go and live in? And again, Canada ranked #1 because of the fiscal prudence, because of the good, higher standards of the living of the people. So when we see all the fronts, definitely this party has provided a lot. And another issue which we have to think about is the security. And I'm again proud to be associated with a party which has taken a tough stand against terrorists. And mind you, I would like to just cover up this aspect over here about Bill C-51.
Absolutely.
It is being misinterpreted and misreported. No one has to worry. It's not against any religion. It's not against any individual as such. It is only against three types of people. Number one, terrorists. Number two, people who do treason with the country. And thirdly, who indulge in espionage. So these are the only three things. And Canada has a population of 36 million people. It has been enforced for the past 2 months. Just one person has been arrested under it, and he was a person who was propagating about ISIS philosophy. So the people have to decide. Safety, security, and economy, that is what we are branding, and that is what we have established. We are talking on facts, the opposition talking on myths. So I'm open for a debate anytime. Let's sit down and let's talk about the facts, because facts cannot be manipulated and they cannot be denied. But yes, myths can be created about Bill C-51 or we are a racist party. If that was the case, I would not have been sitting over here. So another thing which I would like to touch upon is immigration, because it's very much related with our community. And mind you, Kanika, we have brought in more immigrants as compared to the Liberals. The average number of people who were brought by the Liberals was about 230,000. And we again, with pride, say that we have brought over 258,000 people consistently, and that number is increasing every year. And the average rate of people who are getting tourist visas from Chandigarh has also jumped up drastically. So nowhere we are seeing that there has been a slump or there has been a denial of visas. Yes, there have been some reforms which have been made, and definitely they were the need of the hour. So towards that, I'm thankful to you. And why should the people vote for me? Because I'm known for my ethics, I'm known for my integrity, I'm known for my honesty. My basic purpose of jumping into politics is to involve the youth. They have the vision and the experience of the elders. When we accumulate this, we'll be able to bring about the change we require in Surrey Newton. And Surrey Newton drastically requires a change right now, because I'm really surprised that the way drugs and all the negative aspects of life are coming forward, we as a community need to come forward and put a stop to this.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Harpreet ji, for shedding some light on those great, wonderful insights. We really appreciate your time and effort in talking to Chat Central.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of DARPAN magazine, we wish you best luck and good wishes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching Chat Central.